Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Curse of Oak Island. 15 things most people don't know about the show. Michigan brothers Rick and Marty Lagina take viewers along as they and their team of experts dig up Oak Island, located off the south shore of Nova Scotia, Canada, in search of treasure. According to one of the prevailing stories, in 1795, 3 boys paddled out to the island from the mainland after seeing mysterious lights. When they got there, they found no one, but they noticed a dip in the ground near an oak tree. After digging down, they found a wooden platform and stopped, but the story grew and others came to dig. They found wooden platforms every 10 feet or so, and when they got to 90 feet, they found a stone slab with unrecognizable writing on it. When they moved the slab, the shaft they dug began to fill with water, and they escaped. We've sorted through the show's many secrets to find the most interesting details that you probably missed. Rick Lagina was inspired as a boy by an article that appeared in Reader's Digest in 1965. So much so that when Oak Island came up for sale in 2005, he persuaded his brother to go into the deal with him. The story also inspired a whole wave of treasure hunters who came during the 1960s and 1970s. The show has sparked multiple online groups that discuss their theories. One of the major finds was a cross made of lead. Analysis traced the origins of the metal to mines that were in operation in France in the 14th century. That and the design of the cross led to one of the more popular theories, that the treasure is really the Ark of the Covenant. While treasure hunters have been interested in Oak Island for 2 centuries or more, interest has spiked in recent years due to the show. Local geologists have gotten into the spirit with a theory that puts a damper on the legend of the Money Pit. They say that the island contains a lot of limestone and gypsum, soft rocks that erode over time. Usually, anyone digging into the ground in the region of Nova Scotia, where Oak Island is located, would require a license. The TV crew doesn't have to apply for every single dig, however, which would hold things up considerably. The Lagina brothers rarely discuss the inner workings of their operations, and almost never the arrangement they have for the reality TV show. However, during one interview, they admitted that the majority of their adventures are financed by Marty Lagina and his business partner, Craig Tester. Local fishermen have had unusual experiences on and around the island. One encounter is described in a letter dated 1955. A fisherman was near the uninhabited island and was surprised to see a figure on the shore. The figure called to him and told him he would give him gold if he would sail over. The sailor hurried away. The Lagina brothers own a 50% stake in Oak Island Tours, Incorporated, the company that owns and runs the island. In the beginning, the brothers considered digging up the whole surface of the island, on the theory that they couldn't miss any treasure. But huge costs and environmental concerns make it impractical. Rick and Marty Lagina inherited their obsession with Oak Island from their father. Before he passed, he asked them to keep up the search and to do good with whatever treasure they found. Many members of their extended family have also helped out on the show, but that doesn't mean everyone is on board. The brothers have admitted that some family members just don't believe. The legend had it that Oak Island would not reveal its treasure until 7 deaths had occurred. When shooting for the series began in 2014, only 6 had occurred through history. The 7th was a crew member whose body was found on set, but the details of his death have been kept secret and were never announced by the show or History Channel. The story goes that just a couple of hours before his death, a member of the crew was given clues to the location of a secret Masonic shrine on the island where he could find an ancient map by a woman whose grandfather had been a Masonic Grand Master. The crew member said he was going to try and prove the map was real before presenting it to producers. Oak Island has been a mystery and tourist attraction for centuries. Many people were understandably skeptical. But the brothers knew that they needed an expert on the show to give it credibility. They eventually found Laird Niven, an archaeologist from Nova Scotia. His methods, digging up the soil with machines, are unconventional to say the least. Most archaeology digs involve very careful digging by hand. The show's combination of historical mystery, possible treasure, and endless conspiracy theories has proven to be a monster hit. The Curse of Oak Island comes out on top of the cable ratings for viewers age 18 to 49, scoring more than 3.2 million viewers per episode in January 2020. The legend of the treasure is one aspect of the island's history. The curse is another. Many people have spent their life savings on an unsuccessful search for the pirate's gold. 2 men, a father and son, died during their search. In another case, 2 people became bitter rivals over their own treasure hunt. Bad luck seems to haunt the island as much as any treasure. The Lagina brothers have been active in their search for the last 15 years. From their self-financed beginnings, they've become a major boost to the local tourist industry. The province of Nova Scotia recognizes that fact and awarded the production company a cool $3.5 million from a TV fund for 2019/20, up $500,000 from the amount they'd received the previous year. During the very first episode, a diver found a stone pathway that is now submerged in the island swamp area. On one dig, the brothers found human bone fragments 160 feet deep in the earth. When they were analyzed, one set of fragments were determined to be European in origin, while the others were from the Middle East.